Today I'm in Limuru. I'm doing one of my other side quests. So I'm here to do my drone training to become a licensed drone pilot. And the practicals happen in Limuru, Naiposha Gardens, which has a very beautiful view. So, because I've arrived here early and I'm waiting for other people to arrive, we're looking at the Lake Ndiona. I've started to think like, hey, I haven't been posting in a while. And maybe over this week, I'll brief you on what has been happening. And these are just the challenges in entrepreneurship. So what I've mostly been posting about has been Dira AI, which is something I was developing actively. At this other side, I also do architecture, my architecture business. And the biggest challenge that we've had, man, we're trying to get office space. And we had gotten like a really nice place in Westlands. We had almost agreed on the rent and the rates that we're going to pay. And we were like, where do we pay? Where do we pay? Hey, but then I don't know what happened with the landlord. The landlord, later on, there were suggestions that the landlord only gives space to people from a certain demographic or people from a certain race. So we had put all our hopes in that space, and then now we're back again. We still don't have a space, but it's not an issue. That's something we're sorting. But it just got me thinking about how sometimes in entrepreneurship you can never be comfortable, because when I started looking for an office, I started this whole journey in December. So what I started out with is a co-working space, and it worked perfectly for us. It worked perfectly for us in terms of the rent was good. We didn't take care of cleaning and everything, and we knew that we could sit here for a while as we grow. And then in March we got a notice of termination. Our lease was terminated, and at that time that was the worst possible time to do that. Like, my money was committed elsewhere. I didn't have the energy for that. But I'm glad that happened, because now that pushed me out of my comfort zone. Like, now I had to get on my zone. And with a 60-day notice, I had to make sure that within 60 days, I had the money to set up a new office. And I also had found a better office. So it just got me thinking about how you can never be comfortable. You can never be comfortable. My life always teaches me not to be comfortable. And those are those things that push you to be better. So we're still looking for space. This time it's about 600 to 700 square feet. So not a big space. And preferably Westlands. But so I'll give you more on that journey. And also about the drone training. Hope I can record something today.